Well, at some point in their life, probably every child thinks about their future and the many paths they may take. But as they say, life is what happens when you're busy making plans.
Boy, is it. I've made lots of plans. One elementary teacher in Brownwood has done many things she dreamed about as a child, but possibly not in the same way that she may have thought that they would actually happen. KDAB's Noah McKinney speaking with Shylah Isom, a Brown County native with students all across the state.
For a third grade teacher, Shylah Isom keeps a pretty typical schedule.
We start at 8 o'clock every morning.
Each day greeting 42 kids ready to learn, and that's just her homeroom class.
Of course, I have to make my coffee.
Though her commute,
Hi kids, how are you today?
differs from most.
We do not get snow days. That is one con, I would say.
Isom teaching through K-12, an online educational institution that partners with brick and mortar school districts to expand their reach to students across the country.
You'll have kids in Amarillo saying, it's snowing, and then kids down south are like, it's hot here. It's really cool to get all those aspects in one classroom.
Her classroom hosting kids from all across Texas, though with this structure, you don't have to be in state to have perfect attendance.
I've had students on the balcony of a hotel in Hawaii, students on a cruise ship, and literally walked around the cruise ship and gave us a tour.
Despite their scattered geography, her classes are remarkably similar to your traditional elementary experience, with the ability to share presentations, submit polls and quizzes.
We can even put kids at tables where they can only hear them and their friends at a table.
And just like any other, there are rules in Miss Isom's class.
They do have to be on camera. They have to turn on that microphone. And you know, students, if somebody's not doing it, they're going to tell on them.
Though online instruction wasn't always the plan, as she began teaching in person right out of college.
I do miss that aspect a lot.
But the physical requirements proved too strenuous.
I would have to go to sleep immediately when I got home. It was just getting too much for me.
Isom in 7th grade, realizing that her lived experience wasn't the same as those around her.
I was getting in trouble all the time. The coaches didn't think I was trying. I would go home almost every day and just cry and tell my parents, can you please just take me to the doctor?
A blood test revealing that she had muscular dystrophy, a genetic disease that causes a progressive weakness and degeneration of muscles, a disease she had never even heard of.
It was very confusing, and so when I was diagnosed, I almost say that it was a relief.
Her diagnosis, while scary at the time, allowing her to see the road before her and rise to meet it head on.
It's like you finally had the answer to what the unknown was your whole life.
Her path showing that the future is a lot less daunting when those difficult questions.
It's hard when you have a kid struggling with a concept. How does this student think? How can they grasp this concept?
Have an answer.
I really have always believed that I have this disease for a reason. It's a way that I'm going to reach others. Today we are looking into division. God gave me this for a reason, and I'm going to use it for His glory and to help other people.
For BigCountryHomepage.com, I'm Noah McKinney.
So fun.
Wow, what an inspiring young woman.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Noah. Isom previously taught in the early and the Midland School District, as well as working with the Muscular Dystrophy Association, though her local office was shut down in 2020 during the pandemic, which is when she found the Texas Online Preparatory School, the division of K-12 she teaches through now, and she has been for the last 4 years.
And I actually met her when we used to do the Jerry Lewis MDA telethon. We were from the Mall of Abilene,
Yes.
and her parents would bring her to the telethon to participate or just to be there and watch. So exciting to reconnect after several years.
And look what she's accomplished in that time.
Oh, fantastic,
Tremendous.
fantastic.